I am so happy that we are back, ladies and gentlemen, right here on JTV Hot Trends. Now, I had the opportunity to attend the Rotary Club of Rotown's Health Expo that they held at the Noah Lloyd Park. And, you know, they're promoting healthy living. So they were offering screening of blood sugar, cholesterol, high blood pressure, also HIV testing. They had information on breast cancer and different cancers. All of this was for free. And I had the opportunity to get my screening done of my blood sugar, blood pressure, and cholesterol. And I got the results on the spot. It was so awesome. So we want you to check out just what happened on that day at the Rotary Club of Rotown's Health Expo. Check it out.
But it's something that they have been doing every year, and they have been doing some good because it is well supported. And I guess what that means is that persons who may have particular ailments, they're probably able to catch those ailments early and get early treatment. And it's all for free. And it's really what Rotary is about. One of the things that Rotary is about, ensuring that persons have a good quality of life, etc.
So apart from the Health Expo, what are some of the other things that are lined up for the Rotary Club of Rotown for the remainder of the year?
For the Rotary Club of Rotown for the remainder of the year, I guess we'll have to grab the VP. I am not 100% up to date on the Rotary Club, what they have lined up for the rest of the year. I'm a member of the Rotary Club of Tortola, but I'm the assistant governor of the Rotary family here in the BVI. But I know that they have been very active under President Ryan's year. He's implemented quite a few new initiatives. Two that I know of that are pretty impressive. He's very involved in the disaster management program that all the Rotary clubs have signed up to. And there should be some good news coming out on that very soon, where we're going to be helping as a Rotary family to educate the community on disaster management planning. And actually, we're going to be working very closely, we hope, with one of the at-risk communities here in the BVI when it comes to disaster management. And I know another program that he's implemented that worked very well. It's I don't remember what it is called, but it's where they did several projects. I think it was 10 projects in one day, and that, to me, that is amazing. And with that too, he would have worked with some of his clubs, the youth arms, because they're involved with Rotaract. They've co-sponsors for the Rotaract Club in Virgin Gorda, and they have two Interact clubs, as well as two Early Act clubs. So they would have worked together with members of those various clubs to achieve all those projects that they did in one day. So it's commendable.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Maduro, for having a word with us, and I look forward to next year for this grand event that you hold for the people of the BVI.
Yes, and I would encourage persons from now to come down and take advantage of this health fair next year, because I'm sure it's going to happen again. And it will also happen, I'm sure, in Virgin Gorda. So listening audience, stay tuned for next year's health fair and come and get all the services that are made available for free. And it's really wonderful to see the partnership here with the Cancer Society, the Red Cross, the Diabetes Association, as well as other organizations to really make this possible. So it's a wonderful partnership that works well, I think, for the community.
Thank you so much again. We're still here at the Health Expo, Rotary Club of Rotown, and we're now here with the BVI Red Cross, and I'm here with
Anthea.
Hi, Anthea. Now tell us a little bit about your booth here today in the Health Expo.
Well, today we are mostly doing, like, you could come in and check your blood type, and also we do, like, we have a raffle going on. It's our 60th anniversary, and we raffle in a car. It's only $25. And also, as you all know, every year we do prostate screening for the men, which is free. So all the men of the BVI, we are asking you all to turn out in great large numbers. It will be on January next year. So we're asking you all to really come out and support the BVI Red Cross. It's free. And also, we are looking for blood donors. As we know that we have a lot of emergency in the hospitals, at the hospital, and we're asking for blood donors, which we don't have much, especially like the A positive and O negative, and we are really asking the public to come out and donate blood. You could come by the Red Cross or you could call over and we'll take your information, your name, your number, and whenever the hospital needs blood, we could call you up and you could just come in and be a donor.
Well, okay, so some people might want to donate blood, but they probably need more information. They want to know, well, is my blood type normally used for as a donor? Am I supposed to be a certain weight? Should I have tattoos? You know, this is information that people need to know.
Well, about the tattoo part, that is really, we don't really do with the tattoos because, you know, because of the needles that they use to do the tattoos. We will have to go through a procedure, or the person will have to do a blood testing to make sure that they're okay, so that you could be a donor.
So basically, if you have tattoos, you would do a series of blood tests and things like what hepatitis A, B, and C, those stuff that you look for.
Yes, and other types of disease that you get with the needles. You know, the person will undergo a series of testing first before to make sure that they are clean, that their blood can be used, basically. Because if we are giving somebody your blood, we want to know that the blood is 100% good. Okay.
And O positive is basically universal. So tell us about that.
Well, O positive, a lot of people has O positive blood. But so what we are basically looking for is like the A positive, A negative, and the O negative. We really, really, really need this type of blood because a lot of people in the BVI are O positive. I am a O positive. So I'm a blood donor also. So we're really asking for more the A's and the B minus and the O minus.
All right, well, thank you so much for having a word with us today. You have it, ladies and gentlemen. Be a blood donor today. Contact the BVI Red Cross to find out more information on how you can donate blood. We're having a fantastic time here at the Health Expo. More to come right here on JTV Hot Trends. Good day. What's your name?
Hey, my name is Marcus Matthews, and I'm here today because this is free. The Rotary Club always do this, and I always come and take part in this, and this is very interesting. Everybody needs to know their status on this. Don't make sense you're out there and don't know what is going on with the system. I just check my weight down there and they tell me it is very good. So I know that I'm safe with that. My weight, they tell me it's only 10 people. I'm one of 10 that came here today and have that normal weight, pressure and everything. Well,
I wish I could say that too.
I'm very fit. I do my regular exercise on a regular basis. I'm believe in herbalists, so I try to eat the right thing and do the right thing at all times. So that's my part on that. So I just want to be updated on everything to know how I'm doing, while I'm eating, while I'm exercising, if I'm doing the right thing. So that's why I'm here today.
All right, thank you very much. More to come right here at JTV Hot Trends. You got to keep it locked. All right, Nurse Dawson, so can you tell us basically the side effects of having high blood pressure or having high blood sugar?
Okay, having high blood sugar, you can have signs and symptoms like urination, frequent urination, thirst, crave for sweet, and with the high blood pressure you will feel dizzy, fainty or lightheaded. You would also feel a pressure behind your neck. That is something you have to look out for when your pressure is high. And also you will tend to feel logy, tired. That is another sign of having high blood pressure.
But having high blood pressure and high blood sugar, this tends to affect the kidneys. Tell us about that.
Oh, with the high blood sugar, it's one of the complications of diabetes, which can affect your kidneys, as well as having high blood pressure too. So that is one area which affects the kidney with the high blood pressure and the sugar.
So I just did my test for my blood sugar, cholesterol, and blood pressure, and the nurse is holding my readings. Nurse, how are my readings?
Very well. They're very well. The only one is the blood pressure. Your readings fall borderline, so you have to look at your salt intake, increase your water, change your diet somehow. to include portion sizes and increase on your water. That is the most important thing.
I would admit I'm horrible with water.
Okay, that's the most important thing. But other than that, all the other readings are good. Your cholesterol, it falls within range. It is not over 200. Cholesterol readings are supposed to be 200 and below, and yours fall right within range, so that is very good. As well as your blood sugar, it fall right within range. That also is good. But the only thing is your blood pressure, and since we have your information, we're gonna call you to find out if you make a change or in reference to your readings. Okay?
So, more water, less salt, and I should be good.
Yes.
What about stress?
Oh Lord, stress is a big part. Stress plays a big part in chronic diseases on a whole. Blood pressure, sugar, cholesterol, whatever it is. So, and stress is part of our life, I would say. So to gear ourselves to know how to deal with stress in this present day and age.
So if I just had a heated argument and I come to take my pressure, that could affect my pressure?
Quite naturally, your pressure is going to be high. So you shouldn't take your pressure after you have a very heated conversation. All right.
Fair enough. So I didn't do too bad overall. So I'm going to work on my stress levels, my water intake, and my salt intake. All right. See, ladies and gentlemen, Rotary Club of Roadtown, Hot Trends, Health Expo. So Phoebe got her readings. Can you see it? Welcome back, JTV Hot Trends. We're chilling at the Health Expo, and right about now we're by the BVI Cancer Society's booth, and I'm here with the lovely Gloria Foy. How you doing?
I'm fine. And you?
I am quite well. Now, why did you guys decide to be a part of the BVI Health Expo?
We were here last year. We were invited by Rotary Club, and we are here again because we think it's a very important event. Health, especially chronic diseases, it's a very, very pressing concern right here in the BVI right now. We have too many persons with diabetes, and it's starting younger and younger. We are seeing little kids now, and that is not a good thing. Also, cancer, is very prevalent as well, and HIV is very prevalent as well as more and more numbers every year. So we really need to be a part of this and be a part of it annually.
Right. So what are you offering here at your booth today? What type of information, any screenings? What are you doing today?
No, we are not doing any screening, but we are disseminating a lot of information on different types of cancers, because persons do not realize that actually a lot of various cancers. Right. As long as whatever tissues are in your body, you have cancer. You can get cancer. The only place in your body that I know that you can't get cancer is it's your teeth. Wow. But all other areas, yes.
Okay. All right. So for persons looking on and they require more information and they want to contact you, how can they go about doing that?
We share an office on Lower Main Street with BVI Diabetes Association, or you could call us at 4990022. That's the number for the president. That's me, of course. Or you could call our very efficient secretary, which is 4410023.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Foy, for having a word with us, and continue to do the fantastic job that you've been doing in the BVI.
Only one thing I would say that we need with the health fair, we need to get the farmers on board, because we have too much processed food here in the British Virgin Islands, and it's killing us. Yes. There's too much sugars in the food, too much everything white. We need the farmers to come and promote their wholesome foods. And if we don't do that, we'll always be a step behind. We're not going to be moving forward. So please, Rotary Club out there, farmers, please come out next year. I hope to see you out there.
All right, good stuff. More of JTV Hot Trends here at the Health Expo. You got to keep it locked. It's all about the Health Expo, and we're here at another booth, and I'm here with
Ras Bobby.
Ras Bobby. All right, now Ras Bobby, tell me about your booth here at the Health Expo.
Well, I am a herbalist. I live in St. Thomas, even if I was born in Crusoe and I grew up in Dominica. And I'm really absolutely happy to have accepted the invitation from the Rotary Club. I think it's a very great fair, considering that we have all the usual screenings for cancer, for diabetes, for pressure, for high cholesterol, and so. So what the Rotary Club has done is that they've given the people an option to be able to use natural products, which I provide for them, considering that I am a herbalist who make numberless products for different diseases.
So now, okay, so today we have screening for diabetes, for high cholesterol and blood pressure. Do you have anything here on the table today that can treat those three ailments?
Most definitely. We have this very bitter product here called Cascara Sagrada. In addition to its bitterness, it is also high in two minerals called chromium and magnesium. Chromium and magnesium, it is known that these products positively influences the pancreas, causing it to produce its own insulin. And this dandelion is also another product. So the Cascara Sagrada is this small bottle, which is absolutely bitter. The dandelion is also bitter. It also helps remove the inflammation from the pancreas, among other things, like it cleans the blood. It's also an iron tonic, and it's also good for conditions like acid reflux, and even used for male and female reproductive issues. So the final product we have today is green food powder. Chlorophyll is like liquid sunshine. The pigmentation of the plant is of course the chlorophyll. We can use this product here, which is green food powder, with herbs like spirulina, cholera, even ginseng, oat straw, wheatgrass, and ballygrass. We use it in juices like with string beans, cucumbers. We blend them. You add the green food powder in them. It would help remove all kinds of inflammations, including the inflammation of the pancreas. So we have another product usually called Esiac. It's a product made up of 4 different herbs, namely sheep sorrel, burdock root, turkey rhubarb root, and slippery elm bark. This was made known by the Ojibwe herbalists, who bestowed the information onto a lady who used to live in Canada named Renee Casey. And this 4-herb combination treats many diseases like tumors, like cancers, like diabetes. It kills parasites and does even the kidney and so on. Numberless other diseases are treated with this. But those 3 main products are what I would use for diabetes. Of course, we would have to also control what the people eat and drink, because the doctors always tell the people they're consuming too much starch.
Right.
We want to indicate to them that the way to go is to consume high quality plant proteins, like grains like millet, quinoa, buckwheat, flax seeds, even the use of Irish moss, frequent exercises. Because one of the greatest friends of a diabetic really is rigorous exercises. So you burn out the sugar, minimize the calories that stays in the system, and so you're in a better position to control your diabetes like that.
All right, great stuff. Now, for those looking, how do we get in contact with you if we want to get one of your herbal products?
Okay, you can contact me at 1-340-775-0851. Again, the number to call, 1-340-775-0851. Locally, the people can get the products at Mellow Moods. At Mellow Moods is a vegetarian restaurant, so people can check Bob at Mellow Moods or at Mellow Moods and get the products there. I also want to let my many followers know that they can keep in contact with me through Facebook and through Instagram at Ras Bobby Herbal Products. So Ras Bobby Herbal Products, Facebook and Instagram, and at Ras Bobby Herbs on Twitter. I have the pictures of local herbs. I indicate what some of the uses, and so people can have a view, and I really think we're forwarding great information to them that the people would enjoy.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Ras Bobby, for having a word with us, and do enjoy the rest of the Health Expo.
Most definitely. Nice to see you all. You all made my day. Totola. Looking forward to coming sometime soon again.
All right. More of JTV Hot Trends, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it locked. Today we're chilling at the Noah Lloyd Park where they have this big health expo going on, the Rotary Club of Roadtown. And I'm here with this lovely lady by the name of Linda. Linda, how are you?
Very good, thank you, Sylvia.
All right, now I met Linda yesterday. My job, Intertrust, we had our intermission is what we like to call it. And you are a life coach. Tell us a little bit about being a life coach.
Well, a life coach is a really, coaching, number one, is a kind of a new profession, but life coaching is all about creating change. All I help is people get out of the donkey trails that we create in our brains, because we always go the same way to solve a problem. And so what coaching does is just ask the right questions to give you the insight to help you then create the action to make positive change in your life.
Now, if we could go back to yesterday, we went through different activities. Just give us a little recap of what we did yesterday and, you know, where you're hoping for us to go and take that information that we received yesterday.
Well, it's interesting. Actually, one of your coworkers came by just this morning and talked about one of the challenges that she has in her life, both personally and professionally. And she said, well, now that I know how our brains go into a threat response, so what my coaching does is help people, and what my work does with businesses is help people understand how our brains operate in terms of a threat or a reward state. And when we're in threat, our brains then can't problem solve. We don't think creatively. We don't want to collaborate with other people. And once we understand that that's naturally happens, we can then shift and give ourselves, okay, I'm feeling a little threatened here. I need to shift the way I'm thinking, because it's that control point that we talked about. It's knowing that every 0.2 of a second, your brain has an opportunity to think a different way. And so it's all about shifting our thinking. And I came back to the BBI because I believe in the people of the BBI, and I want to help support change in a positive way and help empower people to be the best they're meant to be.
All right. Now, for persons who might want to get in contact with you, Linda, how do we go about getting in contact with you to find that change, find that positive thinking?
Well, one of the ways to get a hold of me is through my email, which is Linda, Lynda, at Kusala, Kusala, LLC.com, or through Shana Smith and Smith & Associates. And Shana's email is shana@projectsvi.com. And that's probably the easiest way to get a hold of me. And I work with both businesses and individuals, and either through short-term or a long-term process. It does take 3 months of positive reinforcement to create a new habit. So my individual coaching sessions, I really like working with people over 12 sessions.
So before we go, leave us with a positive message, a positive note.
Coaching's all about you. You have the potential to make the change you want in your life. If you're not happy, step back, reflect, stretch your thinking, and you can create it. Believe it.
All right. Thank you so much, Linda. A pleasure again. I definitely enjoyed you yesterday. It was fantastic. And I hope to see you around the BBI.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. JTV Hot Trends. More to come right here at the Health Expo. Stick and stay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap. I definitely had a blast here at the Rotary Club of Roadtown's Health Expo. I found out what my blood pressure is, my cholesterol, and my blood sugar, and found out some really interesting information, life coaching, and so much more. So it was definitely a treat being here. Make sure you check them out next year, same time, same place. They're going to be here providing all of these health screenings for free. We were told that perfect blood pressure is 120/80. However, anything below 140/90 is considered normal. All right. So I had all my screenings done for free, courtesy of Rotary Club of Roadtown at the Health Expo. It was definitely awesome. More JTV Hot Trends is to come. All you got to do is keep it locked.